Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for choosing my video. And if you watch it until the end, you will learn how to restart your life after hitting the rock bottom. So let's go. Few years back, myself, I was at the stage in my life which I call the rock bottom usually, and I know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the rock bottom. I know that you can feel depressed, you feel sad, you probably feel depressed, you feel sad, nothing works for you, the career wise, the job wise, you hate your job or you don't have any job, you hate your family or you don't have any family at all, your life sucks, professional life sucks, private life sucks, everything sucks around you. And I would like to say to you that congratulations to you, that you are the one who has nothing to lose in your life. There is nothing actually stopping you from achieving what you want in your life and be who you want to be. So, congratulations to you, actually. You have nothing to lose, there is nothing stopping you. If all your life sucks around, so let's change it. Let's change it. Let's move on. There is nothing which is impossible in this life. And you must be patient. You can't have everything at the same time. You cannot have everything in the beginning. It's gonna take time, but you will have it. You cannot build perfect organization, perfect sport team, perfect relationships within the few days, within the few weeks. Well, maybe it's possible with a huge investment, but do you have those investments? I don't think so. So, so you must be patient. You must wait. It will come whenever you're ready. Everything you want and desire in your life will come to you. You just need to be patient. But there is something that can speed up this process. And we will be discussing exactly this today. The first thing you must do in order to restart your life and start it from the scratch is block toxic people from your environment. Block toxic people. If you feel that somebody is dragging you down, somebody is slowing you down, but it's your best friend from your school, let him be. Block him. Do not have the toxic people in your life. They have, you see them and they always complain all the time. They don't like this, they don't like that, bad, bad, bad. Block them, ignore them, take them away from your life. But you know what is important? It's important to realize, it's important to understand. But if you are the toxic person, if you are somebody who complaining all the time, who doesn't like the job, who doesn't like the people around him, who doesn't have a family, complaining to his friends all the time, you cannot block yourself, but so you have to work on this. You have to overcome this. And let me tell you how it's done. In order to avoid being toxic yourself, you must stop telling people what to do, what to think. You must stop telling people your opinion about their life, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, unless they ask you for it. So, if you go out with your friends and they tell you something, they share with you, they share their feelings, their emotions, do not judge them. Don't ever judge them. Don't tell them, oh, but I think, in my opinion, unless they specifically ask you for it, do not tell your opinion. Do not tell your opinion. Let it go. There's your life and there's life of other people. And if you feel that you hitting the rock bottom is not the problem of other people, it's the problem of you. And you have to work on this. And you have to move on. And you have to change your life. You are the one. The second advice I could give you today is grab the piece of paper and the pen and write down on the paper physically, not on your phone, physically with your pen and paper. Describe your life how you want this life to be. You can mention and where you want to live, with who you want to live, in which house, what kind of cars you want to drive, what kind of job you want to have. Imagine the perfect day of your life. Imagine, close your eyes, and imagine that this genie in the bottle can make any wish possible. So if you wish the perfect life for you, what would it be? And take this from your brain and put it on the paper. I know I was skeptical myself. I would never do this myself. I would never recommend you something that I did not do myself. I did it myself few years ago when I believed I hit the rock bottom and I felt that finally I need to change my life. And this is what I did. Try it. It's not difficult. Just take piece of paper and spend 15-20 minutes to write down your life how you imagine it to be. The next step in order to restart your life is, instead of talking about you all the time, thinking about you, what you want, what you don't want, about your rights, what is in there for you. Think about how can you help others? How can you help the world? What I can, instead of asking yourself, what is in there for me? Ask yourself, how can I help you? Try to wake up every day with the thank you in your head automatically. You wake up in the morning, thank the God that you're alive. Thank the God that you can breathe, you can hear, you can eat, you can see. And ask yourself, how can I help the world around me today? The God gave me this day today. How can I help others? How can my life how can my life be useful for you? Do not always think about the rights, what is there for you. Think about the responsibility, how you can help this world, what you can do in order to help others achieve your goal. And let me tell you something, when you help others achieve their goal, you feel much, much happier than you achieve the goal for yourself. Of course, when you achieve your goal, you feel happy. But when you help others achieve their goal, when they cannot do it, you feel absolutely blessed. You feel fantastic, wonderful. And this is the wonderful feeling I want you to have. But you will only have if you try to help others in your life. You ever heard this phrase in your life? Name me four of your friends and I will tell you who you are. This is not about this is true because the people that are around you, they make you successful. They make you happy. I will give you one short example which I saw online about this, about helping others and thinking about others first. American engineer came to the company in Sweden and it was the winter time, so it was snowing. You know, in Sweden it's snowy and it's cold. It's North country, and the CEO of the company was supposed to meet the engineer in the hotel. So the CEO, Swedish CEO, he came to pick up the American engineer at the hotel half an hour before he was supposed to, because it was like a lot of snow and they did not want to be late to work. So when they arrived to the company to the parking lot, they arrived pretty fast because it was no traffic. So they arrived like 25 half an hour before the actually shift starts. So the whole parking lot was empty, and the CEO, Swedish CEO, when he got to the parking lot, he continued to to go until the very end of this parking lot, and it was the CEO of the company of manufacture, and it was the CEO of a Swedish manufacturer. So he parked at the end of the parking lot, and when they got out of the car, and it was snowing, it was cold. So American engineer, he was shaking. It was cold for him. He was not comfortable, and the Swedish CEO, he was fine because he used to this weather. And when they got to the building, the American finally asked Swedish, "Why, if we came before and the whole parking lot is empty, Why would we park in the end of the parking lot if we came first and then walk all the way when it's snowing and when it's cold? And the Swedish seal told him that exactly because they came earlier and it was so many options to park, he parked in the very end because his employees who's gonna be late at work, they gonna be driving to the parking lot, and they gonna be late at work if they park in the back. So he gives them opportunity to get the better spots because it's the storm in the area. So other people can park and they don't have to spend as much time to go to the shift to clock in. So they're gonna be in time. So this is the perfect example of thinking about other people first. They did not park in the first spot available. They picked the furthest one. Why? Because they think about other people first. And when you think about other people, it's gonna come back to you like a boomerang. The next step to restart your life from the rock bottom which you hit is stop regretting. Regrets is something that we all have. You are either 15 years old, 10 years old, or 115 years old. You're gonna have regrets. And this is such a huge mistake because you think you program your brain to think about your past. Do not think about your past that much. Do not regret. What's the point of regretting? You did this, you made a decision, maybe you feel it was bad, that's all. You analyze it. It's important to analyze the decisions. It's important not to make the same mistakes, but do not regret them until the end of your life. I wish I could do this. I wish I did this. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. You are being if you regret so much in your life, if you start regretting a lot of things in your life, you become toxic and people will be ignoring you. They will be blocking you off of their life and you will be sitting miserable, alone. Nobody wants you. Nobody want to talk to you. Nobody want to do anything with you because you regret all your life. Regretting your past life is not gonna help you in the future at all. It's gonna only block you. It's only gonna prevent you from opening the future doors, looking for the new opportunities, looking for the new connection, looking for the new people. Listen to me. We live only once, and spending the rest of your life regretting about something which you did or you did not do 15 years ago is such a waste of time and energy for you. Think about this. Every day is new day. Every day is the brand new day. What does this mean? It means that you can start your life fresh tomorrow. When you wake up, do not regret about your past life, past decisions. Just let it go. Move on. Pretend that you have the memory loss. You forgot. That's all. It doesn't matter. What happened? I don't know. What happened yesterday? I don't know. I forgot. It doesn't matter. Oh, you don't remember what happened to you 15 years ago? Aren't you sad? Aren't you wanna kill yourself? No, I don't remember. I forgot. Well, maybe this happened. Maybe it didn't. It doesn't matter. Tomorrow is the new day. I move on. So that's it. Another advice that can definitely help you in restarting your life and starting it from the scratch, starting it from the beginning, is try meditation before you're going to sleep. This is what I did myself. I did it for around 2 weeks. I was listening for the meditation for whatever you want. You go on YouTube, it's millions of videos of meditation for few hours, for whatever you want. You want the happiness in your life, you want the family, you want the kids, you want money, you want a huge house, you want power, you want to be a celebrity, whatever you want. Pick whatever meditation is there, whatever you need, and listen to it before you go. The meditation is programming your brain in order to think the way you want your brain to think. if you gonna make your brain busy with the thoughts that you hate your life is miserable. You, you cannot find a job, you cannot find a partner, and you program your brain to do exactly this. If you take, this is why I told you to take a piece of paper and put and write down the life which you want to have. Do not write down your problems on the paper. Do not write down, I have a miserable life. Because once you do this, you program your brain. Your brain thinks that that is you want. Otherwise, why would you think this all the time? Why would you put this in your head that you want to be miserable? Why you always have this miserable? Why you always have these words miserable, problem, not happy, unhappiness, blah 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 blah. Have the happy words in your head. Imagine something nice. Do the happy meditation. Think about what you want in your life. Focus on this. Do not focus of do not focus on stuff which you do not have, or you think you cannot have, or you think you will never have. Maybe, or you think you will always be miserable like this. Don't think this. Don't think that. Focus on the stuff which you want. Focus on this. And the last thing I would like to discuss with you today is you must know your value. There is nobody better than you. There's nobody, there's absolutely nobody better than you in this life. Nobody knows what to do in your life better than you. But at the same time, when you program your brain to be successful, when you program your brain to achieve what you want to achieve in your life, your brain automatically will start looking for the ways to get there. You don't even understand that on your conscious level. You don't understand. But your brain starts looking for the ways. Your brain starting gonna start giving you ideas which you never even thought of. Few years back, I was sitting in my apartment thinking, such a shitty life I have. What should I do with my life? What should I study? How should I restructure my life not to be miserable anymore? Because I want to go further. I want to move on. I want to go further. There's a lot of things I want to do in my life. So I started doing these meditations and I wrote down everything I want. I wrote down the life which I want to have. And while having one of the interviews, I realized that this is industry that I want to have nothing with. I don't want to go into the IT. I'm not gonna be happy in there because this interest in this industry just doesn't make me happy. I do not enjoy doing this. So right the second after the interview, I knew I'm not gonna enjoy this job. I'm not gonna enjoy this industry, and I'm not gonna enjoy the process of the job. And right after this interview, I just saw this advertisement for the job, and for me, it looked like I would never get it because I don't have any experience to have it whatsoever. I only speak different languages, and this is basically the only thing that can help me get the job. The amount was double from the previous job that I got, and let me tell you something. I got the job. I got the position. I was promoted within the year to the senior management position. I ended up being the head of operations for the whole manufacturer, for the whole camp, for the whole organization. I was promoted a few times, and I made such a connections that allow me to start my own business, my own distribution, which I'm doing right now and which I'm absolutely happy with at this moment. So follow me on this here. Few years back, I feel absolutely miserable. I hate my life. Nothing works as I want to. Basically, my professional life is going to shit. My private life is going to shit. I don't know what to do. Absolutely. Few years later, I start my own business. I sign the contracts for few $100,000. It works, and I'm telling you it works. And I make this video for you, so you become believe in yourself. You move on, everything possible. So let's summarize this video. Move on your life. Do not regret stuff. Do not regret what you did in the past. Block toxic people out of your environment, out of your life. Do not try to be toxic yourself. Do not tell people what to do. Write down your goals, your life, which you want to be. Write down your life, how you want it to be, how who you want to be in your life, and be positive. There is nothing impossible in this world. The word impossible means I am possible. So move on. Everything is possible. You can have the great life. You are not worth, there is nobody that better than you. You create your own life. Whatever you're gonna put in here, you will have it. But the most important thing is be patient. Everything's gonna come to you when you are ready. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope, guys, that it was informative to you. I really hope that you're gonna recharge your life, you're gonna restart your life, and you will have your results that you desire, that you wish as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best in your life and career, and goodbye.